Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from St. Louis, Missouri. It is day 4 of the Choose My Adventure road trip. You guys voted to send me here to St. Louis, and voting is open now for the next location. If you want to check, click on your subscriber tab. If you're subscribed to me, it should pop up there. If not, go to my YouTube page, click on the community tab, and the poll should be there. You can either vote to send me to Louisville, Kentucky, Memphis, Tennessee, or the Tulsa, Oklahoma City area. You can go there and vote now. But today we're spending the day in St. Louis, Missouri, and I made a decision, and I was coming over here and check out the St. Louis Zoo. This has been suggested to me multiple times, and I've not been able to make it over here. People say this is a really good zoo. They said this is one of the best zoos in the country. In fact, what was it? That newspaper, what's it called? USA Today. They 2 times it's been voted best zoo in America in USA Today. And guess what? You know, a lot of you may be asking, it's cold, it's winter. It's actually raining right now. It's 28 degrees. Why are you going to the zoo? And this is actually something that I do. It's kind of a tradition of mine where I like to go to zoos in the off season when it's cold, when the weather's crappy, because they're so less crowded. You kind of get the animals to yourself. And I've noticed some of the animals seem more active in the bad weather, probably just because there's less humans to annoy them. But a lot of animals move to inside areas where you can see them better. So that's my experience. We'll see if this zoo is a good zoo to visit in the poor weather. And yeah, like I said, it's 28, I think 28 degrees right now, and compared to what it's been like the last few days, oh, it's so nice compared to the -2 degrees we felt in Iowa. So let's head into the zoo. Please follow me. Now, the St. Louis Zoo is 112 years old. Actually started it after the World's Fair that they had in St. Louis. And oh, look at this. I just noticed. Hiding under this rock, there is a little possum. So the first animal we see is actually not an animal, it's a statue, but it is a possum. There's also a snapper right there. Oh, look at it. Yeah, there's a turtle there. There's little animals hidden all over the rocks, crayfish. It's pretty cool. As we enter this entrance building, see the giant squid hanging over our heads, as well as a great white shark. It's a little miniature version of the Gateway Arch. First off, heading into the Bear Insectatorium, there is an insect there. That's just like got some big horrifying horns on it. Check out these giant cockroaches. I don't know if you can tell how big they are, but yeah, that's one like as long as my finger. Imagine if those were crawling on your face. It's a creative display here for desert insects. You actually look down in the rock to see the aquariums full of insects. And look at this over here. You have to look in this cow skull's eye to see the tiger centipede. Let's see. I don't know. I don't see a tiger centipede anywhere in there. This display here is set up like a kitchen. And open the cabinet here. Oh, there's beetle O's. It says that there's flower beetles in there. I can see the beetles. I don't know if you guys can, but there's tiny little beetles. It says the beetles turn the cereal into this dust here. So if there's too much dust at the bottom of your cereal box, that means you've eaten a bunch of beetles. Ew, someone's left out their peanut butter knife, and now it's swarming with ants. There's brown recluses in here. I hope they don't bite me. Oh, I guess they hide in all these different places. But oh yeah, you can see one right there. There's a brown recluse. There's one right there. I guess they're saying you open up your junk drawer, you reach in there, you rifle around, then you get spider bit bad by one of these guys. Yeah, they're one of the real poison ones. look in the windows here. They have houseflies. Housefly exhibit right there. I don't know that I've ever been to a zoo that had captive houseflies on display. That's very interesting. Shows here what a book louse can do to a book. They burrow and eat holes in them. No, I'm gonna open the refrigerator here. And oh look, down here, there's cockroaches living under your fridge. Oh no, go check your fridge right now to make sure there's no cockroaches there. There's some spider faces. That's what this, oh, it says that true spiders, like this, their jaws pinched together like that, grabbing. But apparently a tarantula has teeth like a walrus, and they plunge down on top of you. Here's dung beetles, and they actually have a giant pile of dung that they put in the aquarium for the beetles, the little dungy beetle. I can actually smell it. Hide beetles. These are the beetles that eat flesh off carcasses. You can see them going to town there on the bones. And just look at this. This aquarium is just like a den of skulls and bones. You can see the different animals. There's a beaver sticking out right there. Some of their skulls, a deer. That's kind of slightly horrifying. It says here that we need animals and insects to feed on dead animals. It says this is what St. Louis looks like now, but if we didn't have animals that ate dead carcasses, oh my gosh, the city would just be a pile of dead carcasses. Look at, there's even like dead carcasses hanging off the arch. That's a horrifying vision of a world without corpse eaters. The different insects that people eat. See cricket cookies, cricket pizza. There's some enchiladas with mealworms on them. I notice a lot of creativity here with these displays. You can see the silkworms right there, and they are surrounded by sheets of silk. It says now you see it, now you don't. Okay, so just see a bunch of rocks, and I guess we push the button and scorpions. Of course, you can't have a bug exhibit without a bug quilt. This big windy vine here is covered with leafcutter ants. Look at all those ants. You see the one there in the middle carrying that leaf. Some more leaf carrying going on there. That's really interesting. And here we enter the butterfly dome. The butterfly dome. You can see the butterflies flapping their wings. Oh yeah, look at all those butterflies just fluttering through the air. Alright, gotta check ourselves for butterflies here. Looks like I'm clean. There's the butterfly dome there behind us, and I must say that was probably the best insect exhibit I've ever seen. That was super cool. Now it does appear this section of the zoo is actually closed. The river's edge says that this is where they have rhinoceroses and elephants and things like that. So sadly, I guess we're gonna have to skip this part. This is Charles H Hassell, and given by the fact that he has a giant boa constrictor around his neck, I'm guessing he was maybe a zookeeper here at the St. Louis Zoo. Maybe someone who loved him some reptiles. We're in the older section of the zoo. Here's the Herpetarium. I do love the carvings here in the stone. The alligators and turtles there. Cobras right there. Well, hey there, turtles. What are you guys doing? You have really long necks. Here we have some giant tortoises. A bunch of big old tortoises in here. Here's a pig-nosed turtle. Oh, it's like a little swimming pig. Hey, piggy. Oh, come up for some air. These are Lake Titicaca frogs. I don't know if these fish are just in here to be eaten by the frogs. I know some of these water frogs can be really ravenous. Wow, yeah, just look at the grandeur here. This is like a skylight in the middle of the building. These cages here. All these, there's a frog on top there. There's cobras. So cool. Oh, and there's the bearded lizard right there taking a nap. Yeah, look at the railing there. Look at the snake, the iguana. There's a dwarf caiman, a relative of the alligator and crocodile. Look at his little smile down there. It says this habitat is unoccupied. This sign is to prevent you from sitting here staring at these rocks trying to find the snake that's hiding. There's a hellbender. It's the largest species of salamander. Here's George Philip Verheller. He was the first director of the zoo. You can see there's a monkey trying to give him a hug. All right, gonna head into the primate house. You can see the seal there with the orangutan on it. These are Kalobus monkeys. I believe these were the type of monkey that Homer Simpson tried to get to reenact the Civil War. Yeah, that monkey there, he's ready for war. There's a white-faced Saki there. Oh, he's so cute. What are you doing there, Saki? Oh, where are you going? What's in the bucket? What's in that bucket? What's in that bucket, buddy? Ain't no fighting. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, are they picking at each other? Oh, they're looking in the bucket. What's in the bucket? What's in the bucket? What's in the bucket, cute monkey? This is Alan's swamp monkey. Didn't know that there was monkeys in the swamp. Hey, monkey, what are you doing? That's a Titicaca. Oh, monkeys are such good jumpers. Oh, have a little snack there. Nom 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 nom. Oh, so cute. And now, the bird building. Yeah, the cages are very unique in here. They always have these thin wire cages. You can observe the birds. Oh, get there. Hey, little birdie. Oh, that was mean. There's Somalian wild asses. You see their legs almost have like zebra stripes. Now it does appear, because of the winter weather, that a lot of the animals are off exhibit. This is the 1904 flight cage. It's a bird exhibit, almost like a Thunderdome type cage that you can put birds in. This was at the 1904 World Fair, and then when they were looking to put together the zoo, they purchased this at the fair, and it would later be installed here at the zoo. They have like a swamp environment inside. Unfortunately, the flight cage is closed, so we'll have to observe the birds through the cage. It talks about some of the history of the flight cage, and even has a stereo opticon that you can look at, an old postcard of the World Fair flight cage. Of course, you need eyes. It doesn't work on video because you need your eyes to be separated. All right, we're gonna check out some apes here. Heading into the ape house. Here's some of the gorillas they have. That's Nadia, Mr. Tough Guy. This is Joe, the professor. He's the smart one. Kinjana is Mr. Popular. Melindsay is the drama queen. Oh my gosh, so much drama. Beauty is the gruff grandma. All right, into the jungle of the apes. Hope it's better than the Planet of the Apes, because that would be terrifying. Oh, looked over here. Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh, what a beautiful animal. Oh, look at his cute face. Oh, he looked away. Oh, look at the big one up there. Too bad the cafe is closed. I could really go for a hot dog right now. Now there's a polar bear that you can sit in. I guess you'd call it a polar chair. Now here are some animals that don't mind the cold. Hey penguins! Hey penguins! How are you doing there, little penguin? Hey penguin! No, you're so cute. What do you go? You gonna jump in the water? Oh, you gonna walk? What are you doing, buddy? Oh, what's he doing? Oh my gosh, look at these guys. Look how cute those penguins are. That's almost unreal. Hey, penguins. Oh man, penguins are the best. For some reason there's bubbles floating down on the penguins. See that? Do they like bubbles, maybe? Yeah, I'm really curious about the bubbles. Oh, it's the penguins looking at the bubbles. Well, hey, what are you doing there, Mr. Penguin? Just giving your little feathers a cleaning, brushing up your feathers. So they're nice and shiny. Some puffins over here. Got some swimming in the water. What are you doing there, Mr. Puffin? For some reason they have bear-proof garbage cans here in the bear section. I guess if the bears got out, I think there'd be bigger problems to worry about than them eating all the trash. Now it looks like the bears are all hibernating, so we'll just have to enjoy this statue of a bear. I have some suspicions about this tree. So unfortunately, it does appear that here at the St. Louis Zoo that a lot of the animals are not on display during the winter. A lot of the zoo is closed down with the animals off display. When I talked about earlier about like winter zoos where they have like good indoor areas for the animals, I would definitely recommend the Milwaukee Zoo. That's kind of the zoo I grew up with, as well as the Brookfield Zoo. Both have great like indoor exhibits, so you can see all the animals all year round. For this zoo, I would recommend coming in warmer weather when all the animals are on display. That said, this zoo is completely free. It does not cost a penny to come here. I was actually even able to grab some free parking very nearby to the zoo. So it cost me $0.00 to experience all that, which is pretty amazing. Anyways, we're gonna head to another location here in St. Louis that I wanted to check out. We're gonna check out the St. Louis Science Center here. As you can see, the museum actually extends over the highway.
Finally.
Oh wow. So we enter the museum, check down there, have a giant animatronic T-Rex. Oh, he's roaring over top that Triceratops there. Reminds me of the scene in the Milwaukee Public Museum that I grew up with. Oh, he's so cool. Oh, is he gonna roar? Is he gonna roar? He's thinking about it. Oh, there he goes. Oh no, I just noticed that the Triceratops is still alive. You can see him wiggling his one little leg there. Oh, poor guy. This is Erops. It's a big old amphibian. Big old froggy. The Fossil Prep Lab Let's see the, I can see the paleontologist doing some work there on those fossils. I wonder what that is he's working on. Room here called Game Exploration. Okay, so it's an exhibit here on games. Some board games here. It's their old version of Clue, Risk. It's one of my favorite games. We always played that as a family with my dad's family. We got Battleship, Uno, the traditional playing cards, and these custom Old Maid cards. I remember no one wanted to get the Old Maid. Now I want everyone to answer this question. When did you figure out that there was no skill whatsoever involved in Candyland? I mean, you roll the dice, you move that many spaces until you win. There's no choices to be made. They literally, instead of playing Candyland, you could just put everyone's name in a hat and draw a winner. Trouble. And I don't think I ever actually played this, but I remember playing with it. I remember just sitting there popping the bubble over and over again. There's some Sonic the Hedgehog chess. These are some 3D chess boards. Oh no, now we're playing 4D chess. And this Star Trek Interdimensional chess looks incredibly complicated. And there's a picture of the original board game ever played. Looks fun. We have different video games, including Atari. Oh, that wonderful controller there. Where's Pitfall Jim? So we can play the first video game here. Now, I always heard that Pong was the first video game, but this is called Space War. You can see that. We got the buttons here. Oh, I'm spinning. Am I moving? Oh, I think I shot something. What? Did I don't even, I really am not clear on what's happening. Sorry, I apologize. Some stuff is happening. Check out this. We have a giant NES controller and a giant game of Super Mario. Different games here. We have a Star Trek Monopoly. It seems like Star Trek keeps popping up on this trip. There's Clue. Oh, Clue themed after Firefly. I've never seen Firefly. We have Dinosaur Uno. And over here, oh, it's the Happy Little Accidents Bob Ross party game. And then the Funkoverse strategy game. And Game of Thrones. What do you meme? Oh, I played What Do You Meme? It's hard to explain. You match memes to quotes. We've entered the science lab, which is full of bones here. I think that's a gorilla skeleton up there. Don't look now, but there's a giant bird hovering over us. We have some axolotls here. Look at that beautiful albino axolotl there. Very fascinating creature. You can see the gills. And this big speckled one, its name is Godzilla. Here you can make a roller coaster. So you got the car right there. I guess you can raise and lower the track with these wheels. So let's put that real high. We'll put that real high, and then we'll adjust this right here and make that really high. Alright, so see how our roller coaster works here. There we go. Ah! Oh, it doesn't work. It's too... That's too high here. Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot, I guess, a skill to this. So we'll put our car up here, and then we'll let it go. Whee! Oh, there we go. That was correct. Powered by coal. I guess you got to keep this clock powered by coal. The coal's down here, and then we got to put it in here. Oh yeah, that way seconds go up, so we can get all these pieces of coal in here and get this. This is, you know, this is hard to keep up with a little bit. Couldn't imagine just shoveling coal all day. Got to try to line up these tectonic plates here. Got to push. Oh. 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 Uh-oh, I think I've caused pressure. Oh. Oh. Oh no. I just made an earthquake. Oh, I can feel an earthquake here. There's an earthquake bar. Similar to what we're feeling now. The metallic scale measures. That doesn't feel that bad. It feels kind of nice. Looks like this is the section that takes us over the highway. Oh yeah. Yeah, right over the highway here. Look at this, they actually have holes in the floor. You could look down over top the cars. And they have built-in radar guns to see how fast the cars are going. What's the speed limit here? 70. Someone's going 72. I don't know if we need to alert the police that some of these cars are going over the speed limit. Yeah, you can actually adjust it to point at different cars. It's 60, 59, 50, oh, so many cars going by. Now we're on the opposite side of the highway. We're heading inside the vault. Entering the vault area here. So yeah, it looks like there's just some smaller collections in here. Got a collection of brightly colored rocks, some old lamps, seashells. This is the Grim Elephant collection. Oh yes, things are looking very grim. And outside here we have a couple of dinosaurs, the Triceratops and the T-Rex. I guess this is a precursor to the scene inside before the T-Rex starts devouring the Triceratops. But these dinosaurs were made from molds that were used to make dinosaurs at the 1964 New York World's Fair. So these were the same style that was displayed at the World's Fair. So a piece of World Fair history. One interesting thing, and it does explain it here on the sign, is that back then, that they thought that the T-Rex stood straight up. And I remember seeing that when I was a kid. You see the books where the T-Rex is standing straight up, but that's incorrect. They now believe the T-Rex actually leans forward like this. So, you know, it's not accurate, but it's still a piece of World Fair history. Also have one of the Blue Angel jets out here. And out here in front of the planetarium, we have a giant statue of an alien staring at the sky. Oh, if you look at the sculpture, it looks like it's made out of like those tin pans all smashed together. That's interesting. Those big feet. Oh, that is a tall alien. Now I've decided to give hot dogs a rest for the day. I was going to stop and get some lunch here at the Crown Candy Kitchen. My friend Sean recommended this to me.
This place is pretty cool, kind of almost a slice of the past here. So check this out. This is a 1 pound BLT. So this is the reason I showed up today. Now they also had a food challenge where if you drink 5 milkshakes in 30 minutes, you get them for free. I was afraid that would make me gravely ill. In fact, Man vs. Food couldn't even do it. But let's try this 1 pound BLT. I love BLTs. Look at all that. Look at that bacon. It's almost like a burger's worth of bacon. Burger patties. That is bacony paradise right there. And of course, I am a member of the Clean Plate Club. Now 5 malts in 30 minutes is a bit extreme, but I did want to try their famous malt here. I got a chocolate malt. That's very good. So thank you for joining me today as we continue the Choose My Adventure road trip. I did want to say the two attractions that I visited today, the St. Louis Zoo and the St. Louis Science Center, are both free. They're both attractions you can just show up and go inside. Don't need to pay for a ticket. So yeah, some great attractions here in St. Louis that can be done on a budget. But tomorrow I will be waking up, I will be checking my phone, and I will be going to whichever city wins the poll. Of course, it's Louisville, Kentucky, Memphis, Tennessee, or the Oklahoma City, Tulsa area in Oklahoma. So I'll be hitting the road again tomorrow. Thank you guys for all your support. If you would like to help contribute to the channel, consider donating to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop. And all that just helps keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until tomorrow morning, my friends, this one's in the bag.